Hallo mense.
Hello.
It's your favorite Afrikaner here. How are you today? We are good. So, we thought we would chat a little bit about the different questions that we have gotten since coming to the USA. Weird questions, funny questions, all kinds of questions. So, Leafy, how about you start with it? Tell us, what are some weird questions that you got after coming to the USA?
They asked me, do I live in the jungle? And I told them, no. South Africa.
Live in a house.
I live in a house.
Next to
in
my
a
neighbor.
town.
In a town. Okay. A weird question. The weirdest one that I got after coming to the USA was one day we were at an event and this person, a gentleman, said to me, "You're from Africa, right?" I said, "Yes, I am." And he paused for a second and he was like, "So what are you?" I was like, "What?" He's like, "What are you?" I said, "Well, I am a white African." I'm a white African. I am an African. That is literally what I am. And at first he was like, okay, but then he clicked, yeah, well, because we were born and raised in Africa, which makes us African. And the whole thing is also the word Afrikaner is the Dutch word for African. That is literally what it means. Afrikaner in English is African. Another weird, what do you want to say?
They asked me the same question, that why aren't you black? And then I told them that I've swam over the ocean. That's why I'm white. Yeah, that's funny.
Well, that's Nick's favorite excuse at school too. When we came here and the kids asked him, "So how did you get so white?" He told them he swam across the ocean and he turned white. All his color disappeared. Other funny questions we've gotten was like, or not questions, but statements like, "You speak English so well. Where did you learn to speak English?"
I learned it last week.
Or, so I asked a question today on a South African women's group. And, I asked them what are some weird questions that they got, for some research for this video. And some of them said they have had questions like, do you have Western toilets over there? Do you see lions walking around the street?
Yep.
Or have you been chased by a lion before? Weird questions.
I can't see it.
Yeah, Inja's got the
So
scars.
clearly what...
He's got the
I
scars.
got some scars, yes.
From the day he fought with the lion.
Yep.
Here's a picture of the day we picked out our pet lion cub. Anyway, so so those are some weird questions. Other ladies who are Indian, some people don't realize that there are a lot of a large Indian population in South Africa. So some Indian ladies get like, "How are you from South Africa? You are Indian." And then she explained to them, well, there's a big Indian population in South Africa too. On which the people follow with, "Oh, we like spicy food too." So yeah, those are some funny things that we've heard. Other wonderful things that we've heard is that people really like our accents. Now, my accent has changed a lot, depending on how energetic or tired I am the day. Sometimes my accent just gets confused and it's all over the place. It goes from British to South African English to American. Every word just has a different accent sometimes. NJ's English has improved tremendously, except he's still got that strong Boer accent. But he sounds good. In general, people love our accents and they can listen to us all day. Well, that's what they say. However, we don't know if they want to. So anyway, I'm going to ask the kids about what weird questions they've gotten and how they answered it in the past too. Something else I wanted to say is on that post I made, someone also mentioned that if she mentions she's from South Africa, the response she gets is like, "Oh, Mandela." And I've had that too. I've had people respond to the fact that I'm South African with, "Oh, Mandela" too. And then, yeah, I proceed to say, "Yes, Mandela." And then I do the Mandela shuffle, which usually brings about a lot of giggles. But anyway, so yeah, that's our personal experiences, which it's been great so far.
Yep.
Here are the kids. Now over to Sneak. Sneak, what are some weird questions that you have had since coming to the USA?
Were there rhinos walking around your town and your neighborhood when you were outside? I answered no. No. And then another one was oh yeah, can I say something in Afrikaans to them?
Talking about Afrikaans, we've had quite a few people ask us, so what language do you speak? And we say, well, we speak Afrikaans. It is the youngest language in the world. Right now it's 100 years old. And only like, I don't know what the percentage is of people in the world speak Afrikaans, but it's more than 42. Like Charlize Theron, because that's how you really say her name, is Charlize Theron. She actually, some years ago, mentioned that there's like only 45 or 42 people in the world who speak Afrikaans. And I can assure you my family has more than 42 people in it. So, yeah. Anyway, Afrikaans is the youngest language in the world. And sometimes when people ask us, so what language we speak, we say we speak Afrikaans. And then they say, oh, you speak African. No, in American, it is Afrikaans. It's Afrikaans. And it is actually a mixture of various languages, but the main language in Afrikaans is Dutch. So it's a mixture of Dutch and German, some Spanish, some Malaysian words, all mixed together, which created the language of Afrikaans. And did you know that our language, Afrikaans, is the only language in the world that has been named after the continent that it developed in, that it was born in, and that is in Africa. So yes, we are white Africans and we speak Afrikaans. Mm-hmm.
And then another one, the last one was
Everyone always asking you to say certain things in Afrikaans?
No, I already said that one. I just said that one. Oh yeah, was I black in Africa? No, it wasn't that. It was, didn't you have snow in Africa?
Oh yeah, do you have snow in Africa? But yeah, so we get,
And I said, no, it doesn't snow there even in the winter. It's just like summer weather.
So we get a lot of weird questions, but here is Nick with his weird questions. Okay, Nicolas, tell us about the questions that you have gotten when we came to the USA.
Why are you growing your hair out? Why aren't you black? And Where do you learn to speak English?
And then how do you answer them when they ask you those questions?
Because I was born like that.
Say because I'm white.
And because I want to grow my hair out, and I learned English in school.
Yeah, because in South Africa, English is one of the 12 now official languages, and it is actually a subject in the school. So the kids actually learn to speak English in the school. Anyway, other weird questions that other people posted or commented on my post was, do you have Western toilets there? Or were your parents missionaries? When did you move there? So anyway, those are just some funny questions that we have gotten since coming to the USA. We absolutely love it here. It is the best place to be.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Best place to be. We love it here, and we love entertaining people with Afrikaans words and watch them try to figure out what we just said. We have a rule. We will never speak Afrikaans to each other while other Americans are around us, because that makes them feel uncomfortable. We have done it in the past, but that's usually when I have to scold the two kids when they are out of line.
Yeah.
And need some disciplining and need a solid talking to. And there's no better way to do that than in your mother language. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Remember to
Like
subscribe
and follow.
sien julle volgende keer.